Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to another video. This is your host Dr. Muhammad Yaseen and you are watching Dr. Yaseen Infection Control YouTube channel. You might have heard the news on 2nd of December that the British Regulatory Authority, MHRA, which is Medicine and Healthcare Products Regulatory Authority, they gave approval for a vaccine from Pfizer and BioNtech to be given to people in the UK. And this was a great news for everybody, and now at least there is a hope that this is maybe the beginning of the end of the pandemic. So let's hope for the best. So they gave the approval for Pfizer and BioNtech vaccine. There are two prerequisites for any approval to be given, and they were fulfilled. One of the prerequisites is that the vaccine efficacy should not be less than 50%. So 50% is the minimum efficacy, and based on the analysis from Pfizer BioNTech, it was almost 90% effective. So that prerequisite was okay. The second is that you should have minimum of 2 months of safety data to make sure that the vaccine is safe enough to be given to people, and that was also fulfilled. That more than 2 months of safety data was given, and it was deemed as safe. So based on that, and as I said, based on the rolling review that MHRA was already in process, they didn't have any hesitation to give the approval. So let's hope that this is now starting to roll out in other countries, other places also. But as I said, this is the biggest news for the people in UK. And as you know, that UK pre-ordered 40 million doses from Pfizer. They're supposed to receive 10 million initially, and then eventually 40 million. But in the beginning, the first rollout now, and they will only receive 800,000 vaccine doses, which are supposed to be given to people from starting of the next week. And actually the good news is that it has already arrived in the UK. The vaccine came from Belgium. So from Belgium it has already arrived or started arriving, and it has been already transported to an undisclosed location. So this is the good news. It has already arrived. The UK also pre-ordered 7 million doses from Moderna and 100 million doses from AstraZeneca. So Moderna is not supposed to give any vaccine or provide any vaccine to the UK before April 2021. But AstraZeneca obviously is still going under the process of approval. So once it is approved, then obviously the news will come as to when that will be rolled out. But for the time being, 800,000 doses of Pfizer BioNTech vaccine will come to the UK and will be started given from the next week. So from the point of view of who will get the vaccine first, this is not very clear now. There is something called JCVI, Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunization. This is a committee in the UK that decides on who will get the vaccine and when and what priority list they will have. So what happened initially, they announced that people in the care home and the care workers will get the vaccine first. But the latest announcement is that because of some logistic problems, the problem is the vaccine is in the packs of 975 doses of vaccine. So 975 doses of vaccine are in one packet. So it is very hard for them to provide this to care homes at this moment. So because of that, the decision was suddenly changed again, that it will be given only in the hospitals, and the priority will be above 80 and healthcare workers. So this is what will start to happen, and then it will be rolled out outside to care homes. And this is the logistic problem that just came to light now, and they changed their decision. But based on the initial decision, they said they will give it to care homes the first, and then above 80s, and then healthcare workers and all that. There's also a news that maybe the next in the priority will be people based on the occupation. So people who are at higher risk of getting COVID-19, which includes the teachers, the bus drivers, and people who are at the forefront. So healthcare workers is the first priority as an occupation, and then the people who are more prone to get the COVID-19 because of their occupation. So because of this logistic problem of number one, because the pack of vaccine is 975 doses, and secondly because of the temperature requirement, which is -70, I think that the decisions have changed on who to get the vaccine first. So as the Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced that There will be 50 hospitals initially where the vaccine will be given, and you don't need to do anything. They will prioritize people who are going there as an appointment already, and people who are admitted. So they will give the vaccine to people who are already in the hospital or who have their appointment. So the priority will be again the above 80 and healthcare workers, and then it will be rolled out to outside. So until the vaccines are available for everyone to get, and everyone is safe, we still need to take precautions. We need to still be careful. The simplest three alphabets or three sentences I tell people to protect yourself and others is MPH. Now MPH is not Masters of Public Health, but MPH is, M is for masks, P is for physical distancing, and H is for hand hygiene. So please take care of yourself. Take care of people around you. Goodbye.